Hey guys, welcome to Not So Random Chat, the nighttime live stream where we talk about whatever we want to. So, settle in and grab you a libation. It could be your wine or tea or coffee or whatever you want to drink. And let's just sit back and chill. I'll be with you in a moment. Are you guys ready? Okay, well, so am I. So let's get into it. Here I come. Hola! From the west side. Hey everybody. Happy Monday, happy King Day. Let me come on camera, get myself together here. All right. Happy Monday, happy King Day. Hope everybody's doing good. Let me see, let me get my lighting together here. Let me see if let me try a softer lighting. I don't know. I should have done this before, but there is lots going on, y'all, in real life and on YouTube. But let me do this. Let me see. Yeah, that looks so good. How about that? Let's see. Is that better? Okay, we're gonna try that. That looks a little bit better. The lighting on this side is just gonna be, because it's nothing but, the light in the room. So it is what it is, y'all. I'm a brown girl, so I'm just gonna look, dark, because until I can figure out, like I said, get a bigger ring lamp. I'm working on it, y'all. It's on my list. And then also too, I'm working on being able to use my green screens and actually have different backgrounds besides my room. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. You can see my office. But it's been a very interesting weekend. Been a very interesting weekend. I think I told you guys. Oh, and thank you to the replay crew. Thank you to replay crew. When you come through, please like, share, and subscribe. Smash that like. It helps me out in the analytics, trying to keep myself in the analytics. Because I haven't put anything out for 2 days. You gotta keep yourself in the analytics. And I'm working on getting back to daily analytics. But yeah, so this entire weekend, I had to basically take everything that was in my garage and put it all in the middle of the garage And for now, the next couple of weeks to a month, I'm not going to be able to park in my garage because they found mold. So now you tell me, how does new construction, i.e. less than 2 years old, built in 2020, have mold in 2022? I'll tell you how. Bad sewer system. Hey, Miss Mahogany. Bad sewage. Every time it rains, the garages become a lake. Hence, a mess. So, at the crack of dawn this morning, we had people in here to remove the mold. Now, I didn't see the mold in my garage, but these were professionals. I couldn't see it. But the fact that it was in one of the other garages, like really, really bad. I mean, like their entire freaking back wall, you could see the black. But they told me it was all around the bottom part of my garage. And it had gotten in, like at the bottom of my stairs, inside. So now, let me just tell y'all. Right now, there is a fan blowing around, which will be blowing around in my garage for the next freaking 5 days. Seriously, y'all. And if I want to go down to my garage, I better be wearing an N95 mask because, even though they removed all the stuff, I don't want to be breathing in whatever they used to remove the mold. Mold can kill you. And so it was, the contractors went with I guess if it's one, we're checking everyone. And they found it in every single one. I think the only one that may have gotten off is the last unit, and that's because their garage is on the back, at the alley. It's not where everybody else's is. But yeah, so that's how I started out my King Day. That's how I started it out. And hey, Mocha Mommy. And I know that, again, let me say a belated Happy Founders Day to the ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha, because their Founders Day was over this weekend. Mine was on Thursday. Theirs was on this Saturday. So a belated Happy Founders Day. I think I saw a few AKAs partying out in these YouTube streets. So a belated Happy Founders Day to them. We're not gonna hate because we're in the best sorority, even though they were the first. But there was a reason why my 22 founders left. We'll just say that. All right. So back to stuff that was going on. So there was a lot of stuff going on where, YouTube and real life came to a head. I mean, unless you had your head under a rock, everyone in Black YouTube saw the explosion going on in regards to Storm Monroe Von Ray and Tasha K's assistant or employee, Chelsea. That's been going on for the last couple of weeks while Tasha has been in court. And it continued over the weekend. I believe last night I had to walk away because I just could not take any more of listening to Von Ray take no accountability and deflect. And I just couldn't do it. Oh, tonight, you guys, my libation is Pinot Grigio. And this is one of my wine glasses that was, God, this one of the wine glasses that was in my mom's wine collection from when I was a teenager. Cheers. So this is, I had to pull my china up out of that garage before they came in there and did whatever they were doing. And still, I have one broken glass. Hey, Kev. And one of my plates that has a chip, it has a crack in it, a piece of it. So we're going to Gorilla Glue that plate piece back into plate. We're just not going to use it, but we're going to keep that because this china is like what? Over 40 years old? Yeah, somewhere in there. You know, I mean, it was the china in the house I grew up in. But back to Storm and Chelsea and Von Ray. So shouts out to Conscious TV for the 6-hour live yesterday. Sorry, Conscious, I could not watch the whole thing. I had to walk away when Von Ray was on there taking no accountability because I could not. I could not with this dude. And, you know, I'm watching these young people because, you know, you got to keep in mind, hey, Miss Pamela, I'm trying to keep in mind, we are talking about people in pretty much in their 20s, okay? Storm is 28, Chelsea's 25, and Von Ray is maybe might be 30. Nonetheless, we talking about a whole nother generation, okay? I mean, this is my son's generation. Let me for clarity, because my son will be 27 this year, y'all. God, he just turned 26, but he's gonna be 27 this year. So him and Storm are in the same age range, and Chelsea, and this Von Ray. But I'm just watching these youngsters in this effery. And, you know, I mean, hey, I watch Storm. I like, you know, his commentary and all his stuff, you know, but I never ever thought that dude was, you know, I thought I just knew it was an act for YouTube. I always knew that. And so now, thanks to all of this stuff that's gone on, we know who he is. He's a heterosexual dude who is, you know, as you know, several people have pointed out, kind of red pillish, which would explain, y'all, him having him and Cynthia G having conversations. That would totally explain that too. You know, because I see Storm trying to take himself in a different direction. I think we're gonna see who he really is. He's over 100K. He's making money hand over fist from this. Y'all gotta understand, dude has a master's degree, MBA, and he's 28. this whole situation with the Von Ray and Chelsea situation, in my opinion, shouldn't have been in there. But he was. And then we see all this nonsense playing out on YouTube for really for clicks and views. I mean, I'm like, I guess nobody has anything else to do, but great deflection off of Tasha being off YouTube in court. Great deflection, because you just got to wonder about the timing of this whole thing. That this whole thing is conveniently playing out on the platform at the same time that Tasha is in court. Let that marinate, okay? Let that marinate at the same time. And I know she don't watch my thing, but what's the little girl's name? Tisa girl. Tisa Tells. That's the one who has been doing a lot of commentary. She really commentaries on a lot of other stuff, but she has made some commentary in regards to Tasha's thing, and she's been following that gentleman that's been commentating on YouTube and telling people to support him. Tisha, let me just tell you, he allegedly works for Cardi and is the one who facilitated this whole situation that we now see in court. Helped her, so to speak. So he's not an unbiased reporter. Not to mention that he has doxed other YouTubers. So, yeah. He's not a credible source. Nobody that's credible if all you're getting, if you're not getting a non-biased reporting in regards to this. So I think we should just wait and see what happens in the end. But what I am going to say is that whole situation that's going on in the courts, those of y'all on the platform who normally do deal with the celebrity gossip, this may have an impact on how you continue to handle your business. It may have an impact on how you're going to be handling your business on a go forward basis, because it's really dealing with freedom of speech on the internet. Just saying. So just think about it. Think about it from that. I mean, I'm paying attention. I'm not in the celebrity. That's not my lane. But there's a lot of folk on here. That's where they talk. Who you got? You got people like Nick at Night. You got Lovely T. Daytime T. Even though I don't know Daytime, I don't know what she. I haven't seen her in like million. Like, ain't seen that girl since before 2020. I'm serious. Like, for at least a year now. You got Impress. You got a bunch of them that are over in that lane. I'm sure they're all waiting with bated breath to see how this happens, because what happens with Tasha is going to impact other folk that are in that lane. But the thing is that what people are saying in the gossip, the celebrity gossip on YouTube, is where people are starting to go. I mean, a lot before people were watching your TMZs and everything, but everything is they're looking at the stuff on YouTube, and you're seeing YouTubers being looked at for information. So yeah, but you know, I like Tasha. You know, and I'm glad that she got to 1 million. Um, you know, this isn't how she started. She kept working through a whole bunch of different things until she landed here. Um, because you know, Nakuma Ture is one of her day one mods, and he still is a mod when he decides to pop into her chat on occasion. I was in one of her live streams, and Terry came through, and I'm like, hey Terry, see, she's still. That's like she wouldn't take you out from because you were there when nobody was there, dude. You know, but within her lane, she's a force to be reckoned with. She's turned this into a business. You know, I I want obviously my YouTube to be part of my businesses under my, you know, my entire umbrella of stuff that I'm doing, you know. But the way that I do YouTube, I don't think that it could be like my full-time income. I just don't think it could be. But I think it can build up to be a very good income for me. Don't let's not get it twisted, you know, but I'm not, you know, I don't think it's gonna be like Storm Monroe money where he's making, you know, thousands of dollars a week. I just want to get to the point where I'm making hundreds of dollars a week on here so that I'm making, you know, a couple thousand a month. That's my goal with this. That's my goal. Because what did I tell you guys when I started YouTube? I'm doing this so that I have something that I can, you know, do to make money for my son. This is everything. Once I get this into actually making money and everything, because it's really about focusing, you know, on me being a caregiver to someone with autism, and our life, because I want people to see people of color in this fight, and not just white people. Sorry, not sorry. Mayonnaise people, whoever you want to call it. So I'm working on getting my new iPad set up, but y'all, it's right here. Let me see how does it work. But y'all see that it's still downloading everything. It's still downloading. I think it's downloading everything that's on the other iPad that's over here. I don't know how I got into it, because let me just say, I have changed my Apple ID since I got that one, because it used to be tied to, you know, we all know we have to keep our stuff tied to an email account. Well, it used to be tied to an AOL account. Now, I'm sure that AOL email accounts still exist out there. However, I don't have access to it anymore. So I just changed everything over to my Gmail, if that makes any sense. So yeah, but I guess I might have to call Apple to see how I can figure out how to get to merge to make sure both the accounts are the same account, and so it doesn't keep asking me about my old account. But I'm working on that, getting that together so that I will be doing some recording on here. I will also maybe do some lives on here, like in other parts of the house, you know, like if I want to do a cooking live. So I'm trying to get it together, get my studio together. Now my studio was coming together, and then, as you see, there's boxes over there. As I told y'all a little while ago, I had to move stuff around in my garage. Well, in the process of moving stuff around my garage, I brought some things upstairs because I didn't want them to be down there when they were doing whatever they were doing. Like somewhere over there, one of those things I think has more of my clothes in it. But actually, it's jackets, and I really need to go through those jackets and coats, like leather coats and stuff. And I really probably just need to give them away. They're like vintage. Like, I think I have like a baby fat or Fat Farm leather jacket in one of those. I'm serious. From, I don't know, 90s or the early 2000s, whenever it was, and see, because I have a certain, type of body type, I can still fit my clothes forever, but I got to get rid of some of these freaking clothes, and like good stuff like that. I'm gonna have to. I think I'm just gonna take it over to Goodwill and just donate it. I don't feel like going through like consignment and selling stuff, and I just don't feel like doing all of that. So I'm not gonna do it. Is what you're saying? She is not. She just needs to be like everybody else who is in the entertainment business and say less. She could learn from a Beyonce. Don't say nothing. It's nobody's business. She can learn from, all of these people who just keep their business to themselves. Like, let me give y'all an example of somebody who people don't even think about, but they're quietly living their life. Tempest Bledsoe and Ron Bell. Remember him from A Different World? Remember her from The Cosby Show? Did y'all know they've been together for like over 20-something years? That part. You don't hear nothing. I think the only time you did hear something was when he did that, when he was part of the House Husbands of Beverly Hills. Of Hollywood. When they did that, when he was part of that Kevin Hart thing. Yeah, but Cardi needs to just go sit down. She hasn't, here's the thing. Cardi hasn't lost a goddamn thing, okay? Anything that she has lost because of her things that she's done. Like, I don't know, fighting some girls up in some club. Throwing a shoe at somebody. It's been because of her own escapades. That's what it's been about. Nothing, and I mean nothing, that Tasha did, in my opinion, did it. I mean, because think about it. You did more to this woman while she was pregnant, and you had people chasing after her. This woman had to move while she was pregnant with her child because you had people stalking her, a la the person that everybody's looking to in regards to the story right now at the courthouse with his weirdo ass. Journalist my foot. Journalist my foot. Hey, uppity. Happy King Day. Happy King Day. Now, what I will say about today is Dr. King is my dad's fraternity brother. They were both alphas. My dad still is. And let me see if it's on here. What is it? Where did I put it in? I gotta look. Oh, it's in Pages. Let me see. I don't know if Pages has come down yet. Let's see. Did Pages come in yet? Yeah. So I wrote a poem about Dr. King, but it's still downloading. Let me see if it's in my phone. Look. It's in my Pages. Just got to reinstall and everything. You know, everything's out in the cloud. But Dr. King was how many years older than my dad? I think he was like 10 years older than my dad. Yeah, he was 10 years older than my dad because he was born in 29, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just get it for y'all because y'all know. His birthday. I'm sure he was born in 20. I'm almost sure it was 29. Let's see if I'm right. I'm right. So he was 10 years older than my dad. So if Dr. King was still here, my dad will be this year. My dad will be 84. So he would have been 94. He would have been 94 years old this year. And it's crazy because how many of his kids are still here? I think, 2 of the 4 are still here. And his wife is now gone to glory as well. And yes, I know she was a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha. I have a cousin, one of my cousins, who is an AKA, went to Boston College. I think she was there working on her bachelor's or her master's. But she was there when he was there. And she said that was why she pledged AKA, because Martin told her she would make an excellent AKA. Now, let's also go into the fact that this one of my cousins is light-skinned, fair-skinned. And, at that time, there was a lot of colorism within the sororities. And shouts out to This Beach is Better, who did a live stream and talked about colorism in her own sorority. Yeah, because Alpha Kappa Alpha was known for having what is known as the brown paper bag test. But please do not think that it was just them. All of the Greek organizations at one time had what was called the brown paper bag test. Matter of fact, it was majority light-skinned Black people who were in college at one point. Now, clearly, everyone wasn't light-skinned, okay? But one of the reasons why, I'll tell you one of the reasons why I decided that I wanted to pursue Delta Sigma Theta over Alpha Kappa Alpha was because Delta started out as a public service organization. From the very beginning, it was about social action and public service from the very beginning. That's how it began. That is the reason why the 22 founders of my sorority left Alpha Kappa Alpha, because they did not want to be a social club. And you can listen to anybody who wants to tell you the history of Alpha Kappa Alpha, but it also includes their history also includes the fact that 22 of their members left and started another sorority. Yeah, they considered that we're their daughters. But our sorority was started as a public service organization. That was the main reason. That was the thing that distinguished them between the two. To me, they're both great organizations. Don't get me wrong, but that was one of the reasons why I knew that I was not going to pledge AKA. Not to mention that I had grown up, and all of my mom's friends were Deltas. And all of her friends were Deltas who had pledged Alpha chapter at Howard University. Because y'all know I grew up in DC. So technically my mom's friends could have been, AKAs also from Alpha chapter. But her friends all happened to be Deltas. It is what it is. And as a brown girl, I liked the brown women that I saw in Delta Sigma Theta. The women that I saw in my sorority did not act like they were bougie and upper echelon, that they were better than everybody else and everything. But of course, here's the thing. Because my dad was also Greek, and my dad was a physician. It's like certain things, people look at you a certain way when you are coming into these organizations in undergrad. And I know that. But I think I had a different experience because I went to school at a white university and pledged at a white university. But I started at an HBCU. I transferred to a PWI. But all of the fraternities and sororities had somewhat of colorism, especially the sororities. You know, I mean, it's crazy. The way that they looked at different ones. It's like, you know, the stereotype was the light skinned girls with the long hair were part of Alpha Kappa Alpha at one point. The brown skinned girls, the brown skinned girls who also, you know, who were, you know, who are into social justice and everything, those were the deltas. Now I don't. Now they had really nasty names for the Zetas, and my aunt's a Zeta, and but they used to call them the Zeta Bears. And I will say that, at least at the school that I was at, some of the girls that were part of that organization were not the most attractive young ladies, but there were some that were very attractive. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I don't think Tasha would ever work for TMZ. I think I think she likes what she's doing. I think she's trying to take what she's doing to the next level. I think she wants to do what T.S. Madison did. Take what she's doing on YouTube off of YouTube. You know? I don't know. See, I'm cool with my stuff being on YouTube, but I do know that we probably do need to put our stuff on different ones. So I'm gonna start playing my stuff on my Facebook, start playing the stuff on Twitter. I don't think I can do Instagram too, because I would have to do that separate. I don't think I could do on Instagram at the same time that I was doing. I can do YouTube, I can do Facebook, and I can do Twitter all at the same time, because StreamYard allows me to do that. You can't do nothing on Instagram through StreamYard. So, and I've never gone live. I've never gone live on Instagram, but I may try to do that eventually. We'll see. I'm just trying to get my stuff to the next level. Right now, I told y'all, DC is trying to get, I'm trying to get to, let me come back into my, I am trying to, I want to get to 5,000 subscribers this year. If I get over 5,000 subscribers, I think I will probably pass out. But if I can get to 5K this year, if I can get to 5K, that would be great. You know, I'm not even shooting for the stars. I'm just trying to get to 5K. So that's what I'm working on this year. I know that Tasha's trying to double hers, and 5K would be more than doubling my subscribers, because I'm not even at 2,000 yet. Right now, I'm trying to. I'm like struggling to get to 2K. So if I can get this to 5K by the end of this year, so I am going to be doing some stuff, y'all. And I'm not buying subscribers, but I am definitely going to be doing some things that are going to help me to get my stuff better in the algorithm. I am going to be doing some stuff. Yeah, I'm going to be doing some stuff. And now that, you know, we got this going, we can finish. There's some stuff that's in here that I got to finish, which is books. There's like a couple of books. because they're all downloading into here. I've never downloaded them onto my phone because I'm not a fool, but they're downloading to there. They're actually on this other iPad that's over here playing. So while it's playing all the stuff that's in it, that's in the cloud, is hitting this one. All I need is my book. Get in there, then we're going to finish them suckers up. Get a couple of them out of here. And I'm trying to get everything set up in here so that I can start giving you guys some of my art footage, like be able to videotape when I'm painting. I've got to set up so that I can do sewing, and then, perhaps give you guys some videotape of me doing some of my sewing projects. So I'm telling y'all, I'm working on stuff. I see how people do cleaning videos and everything. But do y'all really want to watch me, make the bed and, clean the bathrooms, take out the trash, sweep the floors? Are y'all interested in seeing that? I'm just wondering. Watch me, do some of my daily tasks. Because if y'all are interested in doing seeing that kind of stuff, we can always make videos, where I'm doing some of my, doing my stuff. It seems to be interesting when other people are doing it. But, that means, hey, we got to set up the camera in the laundry room when we're doing the laundry. We got to set up the camera when we're in the bathroom, cleaning the bathroom. We got to set up the camera in the living room when we clean the living room, set up in the kitchen when we clean the kitchen, set up in the bedroom. I can do some of those things for y'all if y'all want to see that. I can do that. We can do that. Because that is part of mom life. That is part of mom life. And definitely because even though I work from home, I am a stay-at-home. So, yeah, if y'all want to see me, putting things together, my studio's actually looking pretty good right now, you guys. There's pictures. Y'all can't see them. Pictures. Some of my drawings are in there. I don't think I put some of them upstairs. I have a couple of more pictures, like over in this corner. I've got to reframe them. But I have Halle Berry as Storm, and whoever the girl with the the one with the red hair, I have her too. I have to reframe those, and then I want to put those on the wall in here. And I'm just trying to get my studio together. We have finally put up the keyboards over here on this side. Still have not found the cords for them. If I don't find the cords for them by this weekend, y'all, I'm going to be on the internet buying replacement cords for, let's see, one of them is a Casio, I think. Is this one a Casio? Let me see. Yeah, one of them is a Casio, and the other one is a Yamaha. Let me see. Let me make sure. Wait 1 second, y'all. Let's see. Yep, Yamaha. And y'all like, where'd she go? I'm here. And Casio. Well, at least when I come on camera, y'all know that what I show y'all is me. I don't catfish. The avatar is me, and it is a current photo me, except for my hair's not straight. Now it's curly. You know, I don't know when I'm gonna go back to the straight box braids. I kind of like them curly, so we'll see. But we're just trying to work on our hair, getting our hair nice and thick again. Been taking our hair vitamins. Been drinking lots of water. Been putting all of our essential oils in our hairs that need to go in our hair, because one of the things that happens to some of us women, once we hit that wall and we're not producing certain hormones naturally, we start to get all that thick hair that we had when we were younger thins out, which is what I've been dealing with. My hair is still thick, but not as thick as it was when I was younger. And I want to get it back to that thick that it was. So yeah, we've been taking a lot of vitamins to get that thickness back into our hair. You know, and of course, same vitamins work on the nails. And, you know, I've been having conversations with my father, you know, getting as much information out of this man while he's still practicing medicine that we can. Because you do know that, you know, the hair and the nails and all skin all go together under dermatology. So trying to get as much information out of him as I can right now while he's still working. But I really want him to stop, because we're now going through another surge. Y'all feel my pain in regards to that. And, you know, and it's like, you know, as we're going through this second, it's like I'm realizing that, you know, it's going to be a while before we're not like in this. It's going to be a while. It really, really is. It's going to be a while. Oh, y'all are having a conversation. You know what, Miss Pamela, let me just tell you. I've touched on colorism in one of my coffee talks and everything. Colorism within our community is such a big thing. You know, for me, I really had to deal with it much more when I was living on the East Coast versus coming to California. When I was on the East Coast, my brown skin, this is dark. And y'all know I'm not dark, you know. I mean, I'm probably darker now than I was on the East Coast, to be honest with you, because I've been in California for so long. But the point is that, you know, even though I'm like, you know, cocoa color brown, you know, if you were darker than tan, you were dark. You know, I mean, and so on the East Coast, for the most part, at least growing up, dark skinned men didn't like me. I was not their cup of tea because I was brown. Now, I come to adulthood and I'm everybody's cup of tea, you know, as a brown girl. It's like, I'm not too light, I'm not too dark, or whatever, you know. But, you know, as an adult, my son's father is dark chocolate. My son is dark skinned. My brother is dark skinned. My current man is dark skinned. I have no issue with white, black, you know, in between. I just prefer men who are black. That's my preference, you know. But you know, the colorism thing. Yeah, my younger brother thought I didn't like. He thought I didn't like dark skinned men, and I had to inform him that dark skinned men didn't like me. And then suddenly they did, or at least these particular dark skinned men liked me. But no, as an adult, it was never an issue. Dark skinned men suddenly liked me, but growing up in DC, no. Only light, bright, damn near liked me, and I would usually get the guys that had the green eyes, the light brown eyes, and everything, which is why, when I came to the West Coast and, those brothers are coming on my face, I'm thinking, they don't even understand. Y'all been in my face my entire life. Light-skinned brothers with the light colored eyes and the good hair. Thought I might care. And of course, they would want to, and one of the guys that I dated at one point, he said he only liked brown girls because he didn't want to have no kids that were light skinned like him. He wanted his kids to be brown. I said, but there's no guarantee your kids are going to be brown because the girl is brown. What are you talking about? But we as black people have so many issues with colorism, and it is internal to us, and it is not a diaspora thing. It is not just us here. It is heavily on the continent, and I truly, truly believe that whether we were enslaved or whether we were colonized, our ancestors were brainwashed into thinking that what we look like was not superior to what some weak-ass European looked like. That our beautiful skin, from which everyone came from, was not the highest, and it is. And that's not even about having any hate for anybody else. That's about having self-love for oneself. But they have been programmed to have this self-hate of our skin. I mean, if you go on the continent using these lightening creams, and down in the Caribbean, is insane, freaking insane that women are doing this stuff. It's women. It's our women. I love my brown skin because check this out. In a couple of weeks, I'll be 59 years old. Do I look like I'm going to be? Do I look 59? Does this look like 59? But if I wasn't this brown skin, I might look like I was 59 if I had a different ethnicity. Okay. Now, I know there's some European in me. It is what it is. I know for sure there's Irish European in me. And unfortunately, that comes from the Cuban part and from the part of my family that is, on my mom's side. That Irish was in the Caribbean as well. Because part of my mom's family is from another part of the Caribbean. Yet and still, we know that part of our family on my mom's side, we know that part of that family is white. I told you, I got a bunch of cousins that are white. It is what it is. But I'm not. I'm a brown-skinned girl. Yes, I'm a brown skin girl, and I love it. I love my beautiful brown skin. I love the fact that I don't have to wear a whole bunch of makeup. Now, when I put on makeup, yeah, it's great, but I don't have to. Come on in. He's been dying. You know, he's been dying to come on in. Come on in. Say hi.
Say hi.
Say hi. Y'all see my chocolate son? See my beautiful chocolate son? Yeah. Yeah. Never will he have an issue thinking anything.
There you go.
Yeah, go about his dark skin. It is beautiful. Okay. You know, my man is dark chocolate and fine as hell. I mean, you know, it is what it is. I just can't. Cynthia G. Now y'all saw that. If you haven't seen the particular video where DOD, was it DOD? Yeah, DOD has a snippet of when she was on there with Storm. No, she gonna have sex with black men. She says she's gonna still have sex with black men. Cynthia G is in Seattle, and you know, as you know, Uppity has told us in the Northwest, you know, the black men are generally not with black women. And I can just say that my nephews, my twin nephews, live in the Northwest. I don't think one of them, I don't think, is married yet. He might be married now. But when he wasn't married, he was his brother was with a non-black. Now these are the younger brothers of my nephew who played in the NFL. But his brothers, you know, they, I guess, kind of got into like the technology side, and you know, they're twins, and they moved to the same part of the country. They live up in Washington, and I know one of them is with a non-black. I believe the same thing with one of my other nephews. So it's, I don't know. But from what I can see, my son likes black women. Matter of fact, he seems to like women who are darker than me. So, but you know, if different parts of the country, you know, some of these people are into I just prefer, my preference has always been black men. Now, I've dated a couple of guys that weren't black, but I only have a child with someone who was black. Okay? My son is black. You know, and even the Latino part of him is still black. Okay? The Latino part of us, of my family, is still black. Okay? It's all black. So the white part, okay, that's the Irish. Okay? Whatever. You really can't see it in us, but you see in us, you can see whatever the African is, you know, my nose, my high cheekbones is from the Native American in me, or from the African, because sorry, not sorry, there are Africans with high cheekbones too. Okay. And we've already established you know, that all of the different features that you see come from Africa, started in Africa, including, the narrow noses, all of that stuff, including the slanted eyes that you see with people in Asia. Everything came from that one continent. I'm not even going to go into the Neanderthal man talk because I want to keep this as a monetized conversation here. Okay? But I'm going to get out of here, you guys. I will be back live on Wednesday. Y'all can see that I've already scheduled out the lives of the week. I am working on content. I'm just waiting for stuff to download onto my onto this other iPad here so that I can create the content over there and then upload it onto there so that my poor baby phone, and I had to clean a whole bunch of stuff out of it. I still got to clean stuff out of my cloud, like the duplication of the videos and stuff. But I haven't figured out how to get the videos that are in my iMovies on here into my iMovies on here. As soon as I figured that part out, I haven't figured it out. So I got to figure out how to get the iMovies that is on my iPhone onto my new iPad, because there is no iMovies on the old iPad. It's not on there. So it is. But let me get out of here, you guys. I will see you guys on Wednesday or before, because I'm gonna have to. I gotta test out the new iPad, so I might do a pop-up and just go straight into my YouTube on the iPad. Yeah, I might do that. I haven't, I rarely just come straight into my iPad or into my YouTube. So I might do that. We'll see. I'll let y'all know. Or y'all will just see me pop up during the day. Because, I need to start doing some stuff, huh? All right, y'all. I will see you guys on Wednesday. Until then, I offer you peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out of here until Wednesday. Happy King Day. Everybody have a safe week. Be safe. Do not get out there. If you don't need to be out, don't go out nowhere. Stay home. Stay home. All right. See you guys on Wednesday. Peace. Well, guys, that's it for tonight's Not So Random Chat. But I'll see you guys the next time. Until then, peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out. Peace.